Hey, all you Atlas Earthlings, welcome back. Once again, this is Bronze Dragon here saying thanks for stopping by. As always, I appreciate the time you spend with me. Please leave a like on the video if you're getting value out of this line of coverage. And please think about subscribing if you haven't already. If you have, thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, what are we going to cover today? I've got a couple different topics of things that have been going on in the game over the last week that I want to make a couple statements on and kind of dig into a little bit. Plus, I have a viewer comment that I want to answer. If this sounds interesting to you, please stand by. Okay, before we dive in, if you're new to the channel and you've just been searching around YouTube for play to earn games, something you can do on your mobile phone, doing things that you would probably be doing anyway, such as playing games, doing surveys, watching ads, things like that. You want to make a little bit of money on the side. I've been covering Atlas Earth for more than a year, and I've made almost $300 doing it. This is not something that's going to make you rich, but if you check out some of my videos and you want to go ahead and dive in and check it out, you can start for free. Plus, if you use my referral code in the show comments, then you can get 200 free Atlas bucks when you hit your 11th parcel. I get 100 of it out of it as well, so it's a win-win situation. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in. The first thing I want to talk about this week is the mini game situation. If you've watched my last one or two videos, one of the big changes that was announced on Friday and took place here in the U.S. on Sunday with the first mini games is the removal of the 2 Atlas buck charge to play the mini games. So now you go in to play the mini games and you're just watching an ad to play a mini game. Now, as you all know, if you've been watching my videos before, you know that I'm not a big mini game player. So I'm not going to weigh in on either side of the fence. I've heard a lot of people send comments into me, both on the live stream on Sunday. I'll take a little plug here. If you would like to talk Atlas Earth, things you've been doing and things have been going on in the game, we do have a live stream on Sundays at noon Eastern time here, the Sunday afternoon session. So drop by. Anyway, I had some people from Europe somewhere. It was either UK or Germany that had already played and experienced the new play without Atlas buck charge and had liked it. And generally, the feedback I've gotten are people outside the United States are having a good time with it. People inside the United States, I've seen some other type of commentary, but I'm not going to weigh in on either side. I'm going to let everything settle out before I give some comments on it. And like I said, you all know I'm not a big I play the mini games to satisfy the challenge ladder whenever I need to, usually at the very beginning of the month. And I'm not one of those people that on a usual basis go in and play the mini games to place and then win Atlas bucks. Now, with that said, if you are good at those style games and you have time to use during whenever they occur, it's a good way of making some extra Atlas bucks if you can place, if you find yourself good enough. I'm not good enough. Maybe it's my reflexes or whatever it is. But with that said, some people had asked me today and yesterday if I was going to make a statement on it. That's my statement. Of course, they're going to look at the numbers, and I assume things are going to be adjusted somewhat. So let's just wait, play the games and experience them for what they are and see how it goes. And we can talk about it on the live stream come Sunday. Okay, second item for discussion, VPNs. Okay, so I made a statement on the live stream yesterday, which was Sunday, about VPNs and them being against the terms of service. And I made another comment that was slightly going into the use with location spoofing. Now, I purposefully left it at a top level spot. I was called out by a person that actually spoofs for not providing any detail. I did that on purpose, and I admit I'm not a pro at this. Okay, so I know VPN basics. A VPN is a tool that is used for a number of different things. That is fine. It is. They are good security tools, but they can be used in combination with other things to do location spoofing, which is a no-no in Atlas Earth, strictly against terms of service, okay? One of the key concepts of the game is actually being wherever that plot or parcel of land is that you're buying, selling, trading, whatever it is, being there on site, right? And location spoofing goes completely against one of the prime tenets of the game. Okay, so that's my second statement. I just wanted to leave it at, I try not to include too many details. Plus, I don't know all the details. I don't want to know all the details. I classify myself under the heading of not a cheater. Okay, am I dogging out those people that do that? No, but hey, guess what? They're catching and banning people on a daily basis. So if you're cheating and you get caught and you get banned, that's what you get. Okay, so those are my two statements. Now, on to the user question, which kind of broaches back into what we were talking about a minute ago. Okay, we're over here on one of my latest videos a few days ago. We have a question from ColeyPoleyYT, which I assume stands for YouTube, asks, can you talk about selling land in Atlas Earth? Is it worth it? Well, ColeyPoleyYT, yes, I can talk about selling and how you go about it. First of all, let's look at what the Atlas Reality support site has to say about it. How do you put your land up for sale? It's basically like selling the land, but if you already own it, once you click on it, then you're going to have the ability to sell it. Okay. Once you go to sell it, you're going to have a minimum sell price, and that is 150. So immediately you're going to think to yourself, well, nobody is going to buy a common parcel for 150 Atlas bucks. And you're probably right. I would agree with you. But as the rarities go up, there's more and more of a value to be had. So you ask yourself, would I buy a rare parcel for 150? Maybe. Would I buy an epic parcel for 150? Oh, most definitely. Would I buy a legendary parcel for 150? Oh, you bet your bottom dollar I would. So it all comes down to that value proposition, right? What also plays into that is location. So obviously, if you have a parcel in a more popular location, a very frequented landmark or an arena or something like that. And over time, we've talked about this before, over time, as Atlas Earth becomes more popular and more of those plots are bought up, say in very popular spots, then your ability to sell a plot goes up because, say, for instance, at one point in the future, you're at a ball game and all the plots at that ball field are sold out in the stands, and you want one of those, or you bought one of those, and you see that all the plots have been sold out, and you're like, oh, let's see if I can make a little bit of profit on this. Then you turn around and put it up for sale for whatever you deem it to be reasonable or maybe unreasonable. I saw somebody on Discord talking about somebody had put up a plot for sale in an airport or something or other for the equivalent of 30,000 US dollars. That's somebody being crazy. So it's either the price to rarity value proposition or the price to location value proposition. Okay, so and the rarity proposition can be already had. So, I mean, if you come across somebody, like I said a few minutes ago, that is selling an epic plot of land for 150, wouldn't you think that's a good deal? You'd buy it, right? I would, no matter where it's at. But if somebody plops down a common for 150, I'm not going to touch it. Unless maybe somebody bought that plot of land like right in the middle of my house and I want that plot, or at my favorite ball stadium or something or other. I might buy it. So it all comes down to that. And one final thing to wrap that up is Atlas Earth does get a 20% sales commission off of each sale. So whenever you go to sell, you have to factor that in. So, and one final thing on that is that if you put a plot of land up for sale and you decide that you want to change the price, or you decide you don't want to sell it anymore, you can always take that down. Of course, you have to go to where the plot of land or parcel of land is to make that change. That currently cannot be done online, and it's in line with how the game works. Is it worth it? Well, sure, it can be worth it. It's one of the key principles of the game, buying and selling land. But just like anything else in life, if you're going to try to sell something to somebody, they have to see the value in it. And once again, it comes back to really, in my mind, two different value propositions: either the location and scarcity that we talked about, or the price. So either it's got a really good price for a higher rarity parcel, or it's in a location that is popular and all the parcels have been sold up, so you can sell it for a higher price to somebody who just wants a parcel in that area. Okay, this has been Bronze Dragon. I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy. And once again, I'll see you in Atlas Earth.